Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Wednesday, time for a Wednesday stream. And boy, we got a big stream today. We have two games instead of one. We have two games we're going to stream today. The first one being ICBM. Now, this is a new game that's in development at Slytherin. So they provided me a preview copy a few days ago, so I've been playing it. And you'll be able to preview it too starting today because it's one of the games that they're going to have featured over at the Steam Game Festival, which is running today. I think it starts today. Starts today and it runs until the 13th. So you can download the same version that I'm playing starting today. It's a free version. It's going to last for 6 days. And you'll be able to check it out. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out here. So this is ICBM. It's a real time. It's actually a real-time strategy game. As you know, we mostly almost exclusively play turn-based games here, but this is actually a real-time game, so I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone playing this. But even given that, it's still a lot of fun. Still a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and give it a whirl, shall we? Give it a whirl. Now, a few things are disabled on this because it is only a preview build. Like, for example, you can't start a new single-player game. Functionality restricted. But we're going to play a single-player game anyway. Okay. Also, there's a tutorial we can do too. We can go through the tutorial. Maybe that's not a bad idea. We'll start with the tutorial, and then the way you play single-player in this preview version is you play a multiplayer game, and then you set all the multiplayers to computer players. So you have to go online to do it, but it works. Okay, so maybe we'll do that after we do the tutorial because I want to go through the tutorial with you guys. So let's go ahead and do that. Basic controls. As you can imagine, the object of the game is basically you basically have to blow up the world and not get your own personal corner of the world blown up. So yeah, it's a rather high death count game because you're using nuclear weapons to do it. So anyway, ICBM the Global Conflict Tutorial. Learn the game concepts. Let's do it. First, you need to learn how to control your viewpoint. You can scroll either by using the cursor, blah blah blah, or the WASD keys, and then you can scroll in and out using the mouse wheel. Pretty standard stuff. The highlighted unit is the Mobile Medium Range Ballistic Missile Vehicle, MRBM. They used to destroy nearby enemy radars. Let's select the unit by left-clicking on it. The bottom left corner, you can now see the unit control panel. That's over here. It shows the essential information about the selected unit, the weapon it has, basic characteristics like speed and range, and the radars it is equipped with, etc., etc. When some unit is selected, you can also see several selected ranges. In our case, this is the attack range. It can be toggled by clicking on the weapon icon, which is right here. So we have an MRBM in our MRBM launcher, which makes sense. By unclicking it, the range band goes off. I click it back on. So now you can see the range, okay? Now attack the enemy radars. You can do it by left-clicking on them. So there's two radars here. And we want to blow them up. And they're well within the red range band. By the way, you notice there's a minimum range, too. Like, I couldn't launch one at Warsaw because it's within the minimum range. But anything in this big red band, that's the range band we have for the MRBM. So let's go ahead. I will click on that radar and that radar. You've just given orders to your unit, but nothing happens if the game is on pause. See, it's a real-time game. Alright. Time controls are located at the bottom right corner of the screen. You can run real-time, ×3, ×6, or ×20. So you get normal, ×3, ×6, ×20. Alternatively, use the space key to pause, unpause, blah, blah, blah. So we can go ahead and get time running. And you notice we just launched a missile. And enemy radar strike destroyed. So this came up in the events journal. All in-kind, in-game events are registered there. And then we have it set to auto-pause when something gets destroyed. So you notice the game went back on pause immediately. When the journal appears, you have 3 possible options. Move to the event source. Just click on the message to do that. You can ignore or close the journal, leave the game on pause. Right, and then we have to unpause the game to continue. Now, what it's doing right now is it's actually loading another missile into its launcher, because it can only fire 1 missile a turn. It takes some time to load another missile in for the second shot. And you can see the current orders are attack radar site, and then the number in parentheses 25. That's how many seconds it's going to take for me to launch my second missile. So let's go ahead and unpause the game. So he's counting down: 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. So now it paused again because we have another event: missile vehicle action completed, awaiting new orders. Yeah, so we ran out of plotted orders for this thing, so the game auto paused again. So you just get time speeding along again by unpausing, and the tutorial's over. So let's go to number 2. So you can kind of see the basic interface. It's pretty basic, pretty self-explanatory. This one is deploying units. Okay, we can do that. So you click on these. We have things we can deploy are over here on the left, right? So if I wanted to deploy the SAM like it's telling me to, I just click on it, and then I can put it on the map within my own territory. Now I'm Europe. I'm the green territory here. So what I'm able to do is I can put this SAM site anywhere within here. Deploy your SAM sites to protect major cities like London, Paris, and Madrid. Alright, so we can do that. We'll put 1 SAM here. Let's put SAM here. Now our enemy is South America. And South America is over here. So if I'm going to be defending myself, we probably want defenses in that direction. I can put a SAM site on Sardinia. That's actually not a bad spot. Now deploy the over-the-horizon radar to detect the ballistic missiles. Uh-oh, ballistic missiles are coming in. Even the fully upgraded anti-missile defense cannot protect your cities against missiles it cannot see. Over-the-horizon radar is the primary means of missile detection and tracking. The conventional radars have too short a range and are not suited to tracking targets flying high in space, so they usually fail to give your anti-missile defense sufficient time to react to the threat. So, this is going to be able to see incoming missiles over the horizon. So, we'll put that, and you can see it too has a range band. Right? Let's put it, since we know the CPU enemy is South America, let's go ahead and put it over here towards South America. And you notice we can only put it in friendly space. Okay, and then we continue by unpausing the game. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, enemy submarines have launched nukes at your cities. Oh, I thought they were coming in from the land-based. No, they had subs out at sea. Uh-oh. Your SAM sites will exert maximum effort to intercept the incoming missiles. Unpause to continue. Yeah, that's an SSBM. That's a ballistic missile submarine. Didn't even know he was out there. Alright. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, so he just launched a missile. You notice these missiles go pretty fast, even on the slowest game speed. I guess Yeah, so you can, I'll go ahead and pause. You can see these are MRBMs, medium range ballistic missiles, and they can be carried by subs if you have the right technologies researched. So these puppies are coming in. Let's see if my SAM sites can take them out with it. You notice we have, oh, let me click on my SAM site real, oh, it's disabled. Shoot, I wanted to click on it to show you the weapons that they have, but never mind. There you go. So I was able to take them out using the anti-ballistic missile ammunition that they had. So now we go on to part 3 here. So the enemy units are invisible, and they are within range of one of your radars. There are several enemy units hidden on Russian territory. Deploy your radars to find them. So we have 3 radars. I can go here, here, and here. So I have, you notice the cone of my radars are projecting well into enemy Russian space. Now upon pause to see the effect from the radars, aha! So I detected an airbase, I detected a SAM site, I detected a SAM site, and I detected an airbase. And I can even see the enemy planes flying over the airbase. Now I have to deploy my MRBMs to destroy the enemy. So these are MRBM vehicles. So you notice we have to watch out for the minimum range because these targets are fairly close. So we want to be within the red band, but not too close. Alright, so we have our launchers down. Now destroy the enemy air bases using nuclear weapons. Notice the bases that are protected by SAM sites, so you need to saturate enemy defenses to succeed. So I guess it just wants me to, yeah, just target the air bases. So we'll have this one shoot there. This one will also shoot there because we're trying to saturate the defense. Same over here. Hit that one and that one. That's going to be an immediate launch once we hit on pause because they have it ready, loaded and ready to go. Alright, so you can see the launch. Now we unpause again. One enemy airbase destroyed. Knowing where the enemy has deployed his units is crucial for winning. However, there is no universal radar in the game. So there's different types of radar. Long-wave radar is good for detecting units at long range, but does not give the precision required to fire anything but nuclear weapons. And it cannot see flying nukes until it's too late. Short-wave radar gives the precision to fire conventional guided missiles, but it has very limited range. And over-the-horizon radar is used to detect enemy nukes from a great distance, but can't see anything else. So, a good way of thinking about this is long-wave radar is good, just basically good for spotting things at long ranges, but it won't help you in combat. Short-wave radar is very short range, but it actually helps you, gives you bonuses in combat. So the better your short-wave radar is, the better your missiles and planes and things are going to be able to hit the enemy. And over-the-horizon radar is basically used for one thing, and that's detecting incoming ICBMs that are being launched at your cities from over the horizon. So those are the different kinds of radars. In many cases, enemy units will be out of your radar range or just well camouflaged, like the underground missile silos. Yeah, those are very hard to spot if it's a missile silo. To survey the enemy territory, you can use air forces. So let's place some air bases. We have 3 air bases. Switch on the radar coverage mode to better understand what territory is observed by your units, and that is right here. Your air bases can launch 3 types of aircraft: fighters, bombers, and AWACS. Okay. You can launch any of your aircraft to scout enemy territory, but AWACS make the best scouts, and that's this thing right here. Launch one of your AWACS to scout enemy territory. You can switch to the launch mode either by clicking on the AWACS icon or holding the C key, Z E is fighters, X is bombers. So anyway, let's go ahead and click on this. And when you switch to launch mode, you can see two ranges, safe and maximum. Safe range shows the territory your aircraft can reach and then safely return to the air bases. Maximum range basically means you're going to go out and never come back because you're going to run out of fuel. So anyway, here's our AWAC. And it's got a pretty darned impressive range, as you can see. It can pretty much fly almost everywhere. This is the point of no return. As you can see, it's red. It says point of no return. This says this will fly out there and back, which is nice. But we want to scout enemy territory, so we're going to send it through Russian airspace to here. And then it's going to, I assume it's just going to fly back. And so we'll be able to see things. Okay, let's unpause. Ah, look at that. We already spotted a radar site. Found a fighter. Yeah, fighter's up here. And you can see our AWAC taking off. Now you notice our own fighters are automatically taking off to intercept. They can do that whenever they kind of automatically do that whenever they're in range. Note that enemy missile silo is well within radar range of your aircraft, but has been detected only now. This is because some units are harder to detect. Missile silos are camouflaged in underground. Stealth aircraft dissipate radar waves. Silent engines of the submarine limit their visibility to sonars. So yeah, you can make your units, by researching technologies, you can make your units harder to spot. But we have an AWACS and it was able to spot this missile silo pretty easily, because AWACS are the best, probably the best unit in the game at spotting things. Now you can use your bombers to attack the silo. The underground silo is a reinforced object, so it can take quite a long time to destroy it with conventional weapons. Load your bombers with the nuclear bomb by clicking on the bomb item below the bomber in the airbase control window and choosing a nuclear bomb config. So here's our bomber. We have a B-52, as you can see. And then I click on this. So it's right now it's got conventional. It's carrying 50 conventional bombs, but we want to take this thing out. We have megaton bombs, but they're not in stock. But we do have these nuclear bombs. So we've reloaded our bombers with nuclear bombs, and now we'll send one flying over here, and he's gonna drop that nuclear bomb on that silo. All right, here we go. So here's my bomber taking off. And you notice the fighters here are still duking it out. Airbase detected. Okay, so we found that airbase. And notice the game, because we have this box, it says pause when enemy detected. Every time an event, a pause event comes up, the game pauses, which is, you know, really handy since this is a real-time game. Yeah, there's a lot of air combat going on over Russia. Let's check in on our bomber. He's making his bombing run now. There's no fighters in position. There's one coming over here trying to intercept him. Oh, I found another silo. Where is it? Oh, up here. Okay. Well, I think we just dropped our bomb, even though there's a fighter on our tail. Oh, he's just attacked me. Oh, we just killed the enemy fighter. The enemy silo, though, is destroyed by a nuclear weapon. There you have it. Meanwhile, our AWACS is just flying along. So what do we do next? I guess we try to kill this other silo. So let's go to this base. We'll send a bomber in. We'll do the same thing. Let's change it to a nuclear weapon. And we'll try to take out this silo. Even though the tutorial is not telling me to do that, I feel obligated to do so. Let's see if we can get through the fighter cover. Looks like we cleared his fighters out of the sky because we outnumbered his Air Force 3-1. So So here comes this bomber in, looks like unopposed. Drops his bomb. Mission 4 complete. Move on to mission 5. So there you go. Naval forces. Your naval forces are stronger when they're grouped into fleets. The fleet is centered around one flagship with the others following her. To build a fleet, first click on the carrier icon. She will be the flagship. Then continue adding 2 destroyers and 1 cruiser. By clicking on them, then deploy the fleet in your water. So I go click, 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 click. Oh, I did this wrong, actually. Let's put those back. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, I need to add 2 destroyers and 1 cruiser. So 1 carrier, 2 destroyers, 1 cruiser. Okay, so I guess they want me to make 2 groups. Deploy the fleet in my waters. I will deploy them here. Carriers act as a mobile airbase, allowing you to launch attack bombers and fighters. Destroyers are fast ships with good air defense and later anti-missile abilities. And cruisers are strong all-around performers that can carry tactical nukes but are expensive and more vulnerable to air attacks. So we build the second fleet. It's going to be exactly like the first fleet. 4 ships. We'll put it right here. Okay, so now we got 2 fleets. 2 fleets of 4 ships. Fleets can be controlled as a single unit. You need to give orders to the flagship only, and the others in the same fleet will be following the flagship. Alternately, you can double-click on any ship of the fleet to select the whole fleet. Send your carrier groups to the highlighted zones. Right-clicking gives the target-dependent order. Okay, so let's go this fleet. We just click on the carrier, and that's going to move the whole fleet. That's going to move to there, and then this fleet will go here. So those are our 2 areas we're off to do. And you click the button, and they off they go. You notice ships are a lot slower than ballistic missiles. A lot slower. The ship can leave the fleet, rejoin the fleet, or join any other fleet at any time. To leave the fleet, select the ship and cancel her orders. To join a fleet, you give the follow order, which is right down here. The keyboard shortcut for move order is shift, and the follow order is alt. The attack order is control. So that's good to know. It can take a while for your fleet to reach the destination point, so you can increase the time flow by using the time controls. And we already covered that earlier. There's 1, 3, 6, and 20 as far as speeds go. Let's go ahead and speed it up to 6, I guess. No, let's make it 20. Full speed ahead. Alright, we detected a destroyer, enemy destroyer. So let's go ahead and bring time down to 1. Enemy attack bomber detected, so there's probably an enemy carrier in the region. Your fleets will engage automatically, however you can guide them manually for a more effective attack. Okay. Yeah, I click on my carrier. It's got an anti-ship missile. Right, let's send so we're going to launch 3 attack bombers against that destroyer. I found I found a carrier somewhere. Oh, right here. Okay. So this is a carrier. Let's go ahead and have the entire group attack the carrier. So I look like my bombers got shot down attacking this destroyer. Oops, oh, that's wrong. Let's keep that over there. Enemy missile detected. Okay. Looks like we've almost destroyed this carrier down here, but this battle is really raging. There's the carrier up north. Alright, we destroyed the enemy carrier here in the south. So let's keep moving him towards its objective. Go ahead and target that carrier. Hitting the enemy carrier. It's taking damage. This has been pretty much cleared up. Yeah, once we sink the enemy carrier, our problems, our life's going to be a lot easier for us. Found another destroyer. Down here. Ah, and it's complete. So now we go on to 6. So you can kind of see how naval combat works. You can do better by micromanaging your battles, obviously. Alright, so far we've been operating out of Europe. However, this will not always be the case. For this mission, you are playing North America, and the enemy is South Asia. The enemy has positioned a number of nuclear submarines off the west coast of America. From there, they will nuke any target in your territory. The best weapon against enemy submarines is a destroyer. It can track them underwater using sonar, and then close it and destroy the enemy. Deploy 2 fleets of destroyers off your west coast. So I've got 4 destroyers. So let's make 1 fleet of 2. Put it here. And another fleet of 2, and we'll put it here in the south. We're also going to use our own SSBNs to obliterate the east coast of China in retaliation. Create a fleet of nuclear submarine supported by the attack submarine and deploy it. So we're trying to get to China. And you know, another thing we can do. This is the flat map. We actually have the option to use a hollow globe, and that kind of gives you a better idea of distance sometimes. So why don't we use, so we can, just so you know, we can do either or. It toggles on and off. So let's make the 2 sub fleet, and I think the closest place to the Chinese coast would be off Alaska. Yeah, probably right here. Each nuclear submarine can carry 12 medium-range nukes. While the submarine stays underwater, she is very difficult to find, so it can quietly approach the enemy coast and destroy the enemy's structure, or you can run up your score by nuking the cities. Send your submarine close to the China coast. So let's do that. We'll send it here. There are 2 enemy submarines hidden off the west coast of America. Send your destroyers to search for them. Searching for submarines can be tedious, as the detection range of the sonar is quite limited and you need to cover a large area of the ocean. To automate things, set the move panel. Select the destroyer fleet and then hold the shift key and make several clicks in a zigzag pattern along the coast. If you finish the move pattern, if clicking at one of the intermediate waypoints, it will become the patrol route and your ship will be following that until you cancel our orders. Okay, so let's go to this fleet and hold down the shift key so we go. So we'll set up a nice little zigzag patrol route. And then I guess we go back to here to complete it. And now it's going to just go in a nice patrol circle. We'll do the same thing with this fleet. And we're looking for enemy subs. Alright, there we go. And now we unpause. And meanwhile, while we're searching for subs there, our own subs are moving into attack position. And let's speed things up a bit. Oh, this guy's not moving for some reason. Why is that? Going. And you can see the current orders here, moved position. They're all queued up. Game gives you all the information you need to know. Ah, alright. Enemy ICBM of South Asia detected. Attack the submarine. We have found one. Our destroyers have patrolled across it. So to attack it, we just click on it. Okay, we destroyed the ICBM. And then there's I guess we have to go up here to get the other one. Yep, there's the other one. We click on it. Unit reached its destination. Enemy ICBM destroyed. Okay. Let's take this sub fleet. I guess we want to move him a little closer. Actually, we don't have any, I don't actually think we have any SLBMs on here. Yeah, we only have torpedoes, interestingly. Oh, let's get off the coast anyway. This actually doesn't have any missiles aboard. It has torpedoes. Oh, here we go. Our ICBM is the ICBM has been detected by our over-the-horizon radar. South Asia is attacking our cities. We can do nothing about the missiles, but we can prevent more launches. Use your nuclear submarine to destroy the enemy missile silos. Your submarine cannot launch its missiles when under the water. Oh, I see, Rye. Select the ICBM, and then we have to surface and then unpause the game. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, and then we'll be able to attack with these SLBMs. We have to surface first. Yeah, you can see he just launched from a silo here. So we're going to take this SSBN and surface. go. Ah, see, there you go. We just surfaced. And now these have been lit up. And now we can retaliate. There's the range. So we'll go ahead and hit that. And then we'll also blow up Beijing and Seoul and Shanghai just for extra good measure. Oh, and that's also this silo here too. Took out the silo. Blew up Beijing. Beijing, 1,932,000 dead. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about this up here. Anchorage hit, but we only lost 77,000, so we're like, we're winning the game. We won that battle. Only 77,000 killed. Okay, that was a little, we got our hair messed up a little there. 484,000 dead. Still, though, it isn't the 2 million we got from hitting Beijing. So it looks like the SSBN can launch two at once. Shanghai and Seoul hit. You can kind of go back here. You can see the cash over 1 million each hit. 15 more seconds, and then we'll have a launch on the second silo. And that should hopefully protect us from any further incoming nukes. Yeah. Also, a fun thing too, if you click on a city, right? It kind of shows you there's Denver. You know, there's Los Angeles. There's San Jose. Kansas City. All of the cities have their own distinctive picture of their you know, here's New Orleans and the Superdome. So they all have their distinctive architecture on their photos. Vancouver, though, as you see, it's looking a little ragged now because it just got hit with a nuclear bomb. Same with Anchorage. Yeah, so it's been kind of hit pretty hard. Same thing with the enemy cities. Like here's Chongqing, here's Hong Kong, but look at poor Beijing. Beijing is looking a little ragged now after we nuked it. Same with Shanghai. So the pictures of the cities will change depending on how badly you nuke it. Anyway, 5 more seconds until this launch. And there you go, mission 6 complete. So that's at SSBNs and how they work. And I forgot that you actually have to surface to fire an SSBN, which by the way is actually not realistic. Modern day ballistic missile subs can certainly launch their nukes from underwater. But for whatever gameplay reasons they make you surface here. Anyway, now it's time to build some units. Click the Construction Science Espionage button on the control panel, or plus L. It's right here. So this little button here does a whole bunch of things. Gives you control over production, research, and espionage. So here's research. Here's production, construction, and there's your espionage. Place the unit in the construction queue. Simply click on one of the unit icons on the right part of your screen. Currently, only ground units are listed, but later you can choose from different categories. Add 3 missile silos to the construction pool. So here is, yeah, you can see you've got missiles, ships, planes, and then bombs, basically. But yeah, these are ground-based launchers. So we want 3 silos, they said. So let's do 1, 2, 3. So you click it 3 times. Each missile silo comes with 1 nuclear missile. So it comes with a free missile attached, which is nice, of the latest generation already included, but we'll need more, so let's build 1 additional missile. Note that the nuclear bombs and missiles are very expensive to build in the beginning of the game. Pay attention to the warhead production efficiency value, which is right up here. Before queuing some, the efficiency constantly goes up as your technology develops and will reach 100% approximately 6 minutes into the game, or 6 hours into game time. Then you can quickly build a great stock of the nukes. So it's encouraging later game nuclearization rather than early game. So now switch to the missiles category, which is right here, and we want to add one megaton ICBM. right here. Megaton ICBM. Each unit takes some time to build, so you need to plan your construction to have enough units and missiles available when you need them. However, you can modify the construction queue. Clicking on the queued unit removes it from the queue, but shift-click moves the item to the head of the queue. Let's move the ICBM to the head of the queue. So here's our ICBM. Shift-click, bang, up it goes. Okay, we will have some missiles soon, but we need to know our targets. One of the best ways to spy on the enemy is to launch a satellite. But we need to discover this technology first. Click the new research button. So here's new research. This is the science tree. Each technology gives you new unit types or some upgrades, but takes some time to research, and you rarely have enough time to discover more than 1/3 of your tree. So choose wisely. Scroll down the science tree and click on the satellite technology. So we go down here to satellite, and you can see there's the time. It's going to take me 16 minutes and 40 seconds in this real-time game to research satellites. But so we have it on the track. You can choose how the effort is distributed between construction and science, and you use the slider to do that. So if I want to do that, now it takes less time to get my satellites, but more time to get my material things. Vice versa here now. Yeah, you see how that works? So it's a slider between science and construction. You can just slide them back and forth. Now unpause the game and wait until satellite is available. As a matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and put a little bit more into science so it doesn't take quite as long. And we'll go ahead and...
Research complete.
Research complete, great. So I guess we'll move this back to here. Now build your first satellite. Satellite, build. Okay. And we could probably research something new too if we wanted. Like... I don't know, advanced optics next, maybe. New missile silo ready to be deployed.
Complete.
So we completed advanced optics. You notice I clicked on a research, but it had a prerequisite, so it's researching the prerequisite first. Anyway, this will give us 3 silos, and we're about to have a satellite up here soon. Yeah, it's going to go there, and then it's going to go to heavy rockets.
Production complete.
Deploy your satellite so that its traverse passes covers the centers of the highlighted area. Scroll the map to alter the satellite path, or switch to globe view if necessary. So we're going to launch a satellite. So how we're going to do that, we click on the satellite, and you can see the satellite path. We want to make sure we want to get all of those yellow circles into our satellite path, and we can do that by you kind of click around the map to see where it's going. So this will be the satellite path, and this will work. The other thing I can do is I click the globe view, and then you can see more. You can see much more easily what you're trying to be doing with the satellite orbit. You're trying to get it in. You're trying to get the orbit to go exactly how you want it over those yellow circles. And for that, you need to kind of flip the satellite. It's kind of it takes a little bit of practice to figure out how to do it. But yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, this should be exactly what we need to cover most of South America. This flight path here. So I click on it there. Now the satellite is going to fly over and give us intel on all those yellow circles. And satellites are pretty fast, so they're fairly speedy. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, there he is. He's coming around Russia now. Oh, look at that. Found a carrier group. Found a launcher. Found another launcher. And another launcher. Destroy the highlighted targets with nuclear strikes. Better to target all 3 ICBM vehicles simultaneously to avoid the retaliation strike. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down our missile silos. And you can see they have plenty of range. Missile silos are very long range. So I can put them out here in the boondocks and they'll be fine. Alright. Target all 3 ICBM vehicles simultaneously. Got it. Okay. So you go for this one. You go for this one. And you go for this. You notice it has a little flashing green dot to indicate that it's not doing anything at the moment. And once I have it do something, then the green dot goes away. Alright, there we go. Let's take those nukes, those mobile nuke sites out before they kill millions of people. Alright, so action completed. And another thing too, notice that remember it said that each missile silo comes with 1 free nuclear missile as ammo, 1 free ammo. Well, we just used our free ammo, so now you see a little out of ammo symbol on each of these silos. Anyway, here comes our offensive defensive first strike on his mobile nukes. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. And we only the reason we were able to see those guys is thanks to our satellite. Thanks to the miracle of satellite technology. We were able to see those and take them out before they could do us harm. And now I guess it wants me to launch. Yeah, so we have this guy's ready to go because remember we built 1 additional extra missile. So this guy reloaded. And now we will go for the carrier group, I guess. He'll launch in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here he goes. Those South American carrier groups. Mission 7 complete. Move on to Mission 8. So there you go. That's satellites and how they work. Alright, what do we have next? Now let's play Armageddon. If you want to score more in the game, you need to execute a massive nuclear strike on the enemy while ensuring he is not able to respond. This requires the precise timing and coordination between your units. So this is going to talk about strike plans. I've been playing the game like off stream for a few days now, and currently the way the game is set up, strike plans are not that useful. I find it's usually just more efficient to do things manually because the game isn't really set up to let you build a huge arsenal before getting attacked. But once the game gets released and more features get added, this is definitely going to become more extremely useful. It's just not really useful right now during the demo phase. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue. It's really cool, though. This feature is really, really cool. It's basically the big red button, right? And you can have your country launch everything at the enemy in exactly according to your war plan. So it's like the big red. Like I said, it's the big red button. It's called a strike plan. And you can have more than 1 red button. You can set up a whole variety of red buttons and different shades of red to do different things. It's really cool. Let's take a look at it. In this scenario, you have carrier groups that are to deal with the enemy's defenses and attack capabilities. Then you have your own missile silos, nuclear subs, and strategic bombers to level the enemy cities. To avoid micromanaging dozens of units, you have the strike planner. Click on the new strike plan button in the bottom left. Here it is. The screen allows you to automate a massive strike. The left column lists the unit types you can guide, the attackers. Click on the carrier group items to plan for your carrier groups. So click on carrier. The middle column lists the unit types your attackers should consider the targets. Click on the airbase, the missile silo. Hey, InfernalCon. So what do? You blindly nuke the opposition until someone breaks? No, they don't break. you just keep nuking them until time runs out. And time runs out depending on this number here, global pollution. Once global pollution gets above 50%, then a end of game timer starts timing. It's basically like global warming and civilization, right? That sets the end of the game timer, and the game ends once the timer runs out. And of course, the more global pollution you put on the map, the faster the timer is going to go. But it doesn't start running until you get above 50%, and that's going to determine the end of the game. That's when you tally up all the score. And the score is based upon population, basically on population. So yeah, so you're pretty close actually. You blindly nuke somebody until time runs out, so you're actually fairly close. Anyway, we click on the airbase, the missile silo. Where's the missile silo? And over the horizon radar, which is here. Now click on the SAM site icon and click on it again. This will make it a secondary target. Okay, so here's the SAM. So now it's secondary by clicking twice. The faction column allows you to limit your attack to a specific regional target only. So if I only want to attack, this is going only on South America, as you can see. The settings row outlines the details of this strike plan. There you go, it's down here. Auto continue means your units will continue selecting and attacking new targets after the initial big red button is pushed. Synchronized attack means that attacking units are to coordinate their actions. Basically, this means if you have bombers and missiles attacking your targets in a coordinated strike, the bombers, because they're slower, will go first. And once the bombers have flown part way to their target, then your ICBMs will launch, so that everything gets bombed at once. Okay, so it's beautiful. That's what synchronized means. So if that's clicked, that's what that's going to be doing. Time destruction, yeah, that's kind of the same thing. And then you click OK to finalize your plan alpha. This is our strike plan alpha. So you hit OK. Now let's create another strike plan, this time for your strategic nuclear forces. So we click on New Strike Plan. Select SSBN, which is here, Airbase, and Missile Silo as attackers, and then City as a target. So these guys are just going to bomb cities for victory points. And finally, assign this plan a new icon. Click the radiation icon right here, so that's Plan Armageddon, and click OK. There are two icons representing your strike plans in the bottom left of the screen. Each icon has the execution time printed on it. This is the time required for the warheads to reach their selected target. So you can see it's 22 seconds for Plan Alpha, minute 45 for Plan Armageddon. And you can click on here and you can execute, emergency execute, edit plan, delete the plan. You can make all kinds of plans. You can make dozens of plans if you wanted to. Note that the Armageddon plan is longer set to execute this because it takes significant time for all the bombers to leave the air bases and reach their target. Now click Execute Plan Armageddon. This will trigger the attack. Okay, here we go. Execute Plan Armageddon.
Executing strike plan.
You can see your missile silos and SSBMs went into wait mode while your air bases are flushing the bombers. Unpause the game to continue. Right. So you can see, yeah, you can see these. There's our SSBNs. They got a little sleep sign over them, and that's because they're waiting for the bombers to get into position and stuff. Yeah, the ICBMs are. They have their orders, but they're currently waiting in order to coordinate a massive simultaneous strike on South America. You can see the bombers are beginning to take off. The ones from the furthest air base away are going first. And you can see all their population centers are being targeted, all their biggest cities. So the game is automatically prioritizing both the closest and the biggest cities. Yeah, bombers are in the air. They're starting to enter enemy airspace initially here. Your bombers are now close enough to the enemy territory. It's now time to disable the enemy's defenses. While the time to execute or plan Alpha is significantly shorter than the remaining time to Armageddon, you should expect your enemy to notice your mass attacks, so it's better to disable him beforehand. So now click Execute Plan Alpha and let your carriers disarm the enemy. Because remember, they're going to attack SAM sites, all the defenses, air bases, all that good stuff. So Execute Plan Alpha.
Executing strike plan.
And here comes Plan Alpha. Unpause the game to continue. You can see our fighters getting into air-to-air combat. He's launched a bomber, as you can see. Enemy missile detected, so we have an enemy missile launch somewhere. A lot of different events will be happening almost simultaneously, so it makes sense to put the journal into nuclear war mode, meaning the game will not auto-pause anymore. Check the nuclear war mode button and then unpause the game and watch your units bring death and destruction to the enemy. So we're at the point now where we just don't care. You click this and the game is just all auto pauses are canceled, and we're just gonna have utter nuclear destruction. Let's go ahead and do that, and now we don't have to worry about the game pausing anymore. You know, like, oh, shut down a fighter, auto pause. No, it's not going to do that anymore. A lot of air-to-air combat as our carriers are trying to take out their defenses. We can still see, yeah, we're still getting info from our log, though. Our log is still generating. Yeah, fighter destroyed. Here come our missiles. Our missiles are starting to hit. You notice they have MIRVs. We have MIRV technology, so our missiles are actually launching 3 bombs instead of 1. Look at that, and they all hit simultaneously. Beautiful. You can see global pollution shot up to 37%. Yeah, the subs are launching more nukes, taking out some of the other cities. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. And it's going to go ahead and continue. And you notice it in here I said global pollution is now hit 55, so the timer's now counting down. We're getting lots of hits. There hasn't been any retaliation from the enemy. Looks like we hit him pretty hard on that first strike. bombers are flying back to their bases to pick up more nukes, and then they're going flying back out again. And there you go. We killed 55 million people. You completed the tutorial. It's time to start Doomer Nuclear War. Okay, so that's the tutorial. So you kind of get a feel of what's going on, all the bells and whistles and everything. So, like I say, you can't do a solo player game right now, but you can do a multiplayer game. And you can either join an existing multiplayer game or create your own multiplayer game and invite people in, or not invite people in and just play a solo game through the multiplayer. And that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Here's the leaderboard. People have already been downloading the game, as you can see. Yeah, there's a fair amount of people already on the leaderboard. Everybody starts at 500 points. And the way you get points on the leaderboard is by playing in actual real multiplayer games against actual opponents. So how multiplayer works is, let's go ahead and see and join game. So what happens is it automatically sorts games by pings, and then it finds games in progress. Yesterday nobody was in the lobby. That's because nobody had the game. But thanks to the Steam Game Festival that just started today, people can download this game for free, and that's what they've been doing. And so now you can join multiplayer games. We might do that later, but I want to get a solo game under our belt first. Okay, and you can support games by the ping, and yeah, different areas will ping in, and you can choose a game that's closer to you rather than further, a closer server. A lot of games today. Boy, there was nobody in this lobby last night. There was nobody, and now it's filled with people. It's wonderful to see. So we might try to join a multiplayer game here soon. And you can also sort by different things: names, game type, scoring mode, all kinds of good stuff. So let's go ahead and create a game. So why don't we be North American, and then we'll set up CPU players for everybody else. Yeah, we'll just do CPU everybody else. And these are our starting forces, by the way. Configure is disabled, but we can redistribute these if we want. We start with 1 airbase, 1 carrier, 3 destroyers, a sub, 3 radar sites, and 10 nuclear bombs. If you don't like this though, if you don't like this configuration, you can always click the distribute button, and what happens is you just unclick them here, unclick everything, and now you can do your own mix and match force with 860 available points. So we could do an airbase. If we want to make our airbase more effective, we can actually buy a starting technology, like we could get advanced aircraft. And this is going to give us, you can notice our B-52s upgrade to B-1 bombers. You can see that. Our fighters go from F-4 Phantoms to F-15s. So yeah, let's do advanced aircraft, and that gives us 200. So we have one airbase. We've upgraded the tech to advanced aircraft. We can't afford another airbase, sadly, but we can get a bunch of radar sites. We don't have a SAM technology, so we can't do any SAM sites. I think, right? Yeah, SAM technology is 320, so that's out. But we got 4 radars and 129 remaining points. Tell you what, let's pick up some extra bombers and fighters. These guys don't have an airbase to start, but as our one airbase takes losses, these guys will replace the losses. And now we have 16 remaining points. Let's get megaton bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can only get 3 megaton bombs. Okay, yeah, that is one limitation. So then we'll get nuclear bombs for the rest of the points. Yeah, that's the one limitation while you're setting up. So you can only get 3 megaton bombs to start. Alright, so that's all our points. So we've redistributed the points. And then we publish the game. This will open it up for other players to join. However, since we set up the CPU, nobody can join, so we just go ahead and start. Some players have no players assigned. How do you wish to handle them? Assign AI players. And now we're playing. Now we're playing a solo game online, which is kind of weird. Anyway, so here we are. We're the U.S. Let's get our air base, and you can see here's the range of our bombers. And our range is a lot more now because of the fact that, yeah, I'll stick my air base here. Because we went for advanced aircrafts, the range bands are much longer for this air base. And then we're going to place some radar sites to defend our. Actually, they're not going to really defend us, but they're gonna let us know that we're about to be destroyed, basically. Then we'll put one. Yeah, let's put some here. Can I put one there? Yes, I can put one on Newfoundland. And the other thing we want to do is diplomacy. We haven't really covered diplomacy. That wasn't really covered in the tutorial. We have a neighbor to the south, South America. Let's see if they want to become our ally. And that way, we don't have to worry about getting attacked by them, at least initially. So let's click join. Let's see if they want to join our alliance.
Alliance formed.
Alright, so we joined the Yellow Alliance. And the enemy player, let's see if we want to share radar info. Accepted. Let's see if they want to share research. Let's see, I don't think we want to share nuclear assets, so let's not click that. I can leave the alliance if I want. In fact, the AI loves to leave alliances and stab you in the back. Just so you know, that tends to happen. That tends to happen. Anyway, oh, and now let's research something. What should we do this game? We've already got advanced aircraft. Let's get thermonuclear bombs. We only have 1 megaton bombs now. This will unlock 10 megaton bombs, which are 10 times more megatony. So that's going to be our research. For construction, I'd say let's build another airbase. It's going to take 11 minutes. And here's espionage. Right now we just have everybody spying on everybody. But if I wanted to turn off spying, I could just turn off spying on this faction. And since we're doing research, maybe we just not bother with spying on them. So we'll just turn off spying on them. And we'll spy on everybody else. And I guess you get more intense spying depending on who you're not spying on, I guess. So that takes care of that. And now I guess we'll just... Let's not do anything with our... Well, we can do one thing with our airbase. We could put our fighters on patrol. Let's go ahead and do that. And remember, we're allied with South America, so we don't necessarily need to worry about them. Our bombers... Let's go ahead and click the radar coverage. Let's get the... Yeah, if I click on the bomber, it'll tell me the bomber ranges. So I could launch bombing strikes right now if I want, but we don't have a lot of warheads. We only have 3 megaton bombs. The nuclear bombs are good for taking out installations, but they don't do a whole lot of population damage. So I think we're going to hold off striking anything. If we see something we can blow up, we might. But I think we're just going to hold off and let the other AI players kill themselves. Yeah. So our Alright, so we see a whole bunch of alliances forming. We have a Magenta Alliance, a Cyan Alliance. Yeah, our fighters are patrolling our airbase space.
Alliance formed.
Europe joined the Cyan Alliance. Oh, wow, okay. Cyan Alliance... That's because it's a Green Alliance now. Europe's taking the lead. Russia is not in an alliance. Maybe we can hit them while they don't have any allies.
Alliance formed.
Okay, looks like a Magenta Alliance formed. Oh, Russia joined us. Oh, okay. I was thinking about attacking them, but no. I guess now they're our ally. All right, let's pause the game real quick. Look at the alliances. So Russia joined our alliance, the Blue Alliance. That's amazing. So we have North America, South America, and Russia. That's our alliance against the Green Alliance, which is Europe, the Pacific, and West Asia. Okay, Europe's a little isolated from its allies. Yeah, its allies are actually over here. Or, well, West Asia is actually the Middle East, so maybe it's not that bad. And then we got East Asia and Africa are an alliance, and they're obviously the weakest alliance because there's only 2 of them. So it's interesting. I get to see where my ally units are now. They actually have a carrier group, which we do not have because we went for other things. Now, if you're not in an alliance, this is important. If you're not in an alliance with another continent, you're at war with them. Okay, just so you know, just so there's no ambiguity here. You are at war. They can attack you, you can attack them at any time, and generally speaking, that's what happens. Right now, we're just researching thermonuclear bombs and trying to keep a low profile. I could launch my bombers at an enemy, but I don't really have any. I only have 3 megaton bombs, so I don't really see the point in doing that. So let's just keep our powder dry for now and let time advance. Go ahead and speed things up a titch. Let's go ahead and speed things up a lot. I want to advance things a bit. I wonder, yeah, the next big event is that our second airbase is going to get built. Let's go ahead and advance times 20. And if something significant happens, the game will pause. It will auto pause. But right now, everybody's being peaceful and friendly. That will change, I guarantee you. That will change.
Production complete.
So there's our second air base. It's an East Asia destroyer. Now, if the destroyer is flashing, that means you've detected it, but you don't have a fix on it. So that's its last known position. So if I were to send some bombers, over here, more than likely there would be nothing there. That's merely its last known position. All right, let's put this air base down. Like if I put the air base here, you notice the only thing it can really attack bombers could fly. It's the fighters. Yeah, that's the fighter range. Then we have a bomber range. We have a lot. Our ranges are a lot better thanks to our improved aircraft that we bought at great expense. So let's add the second airbase there. And then let's produce now some more radar stations. Yeah, let's get some more radar stations. Get about 6, get some radar coverage going. Let's put this air base on air patrol. Let's let them patrol. The only reason I think to unclick air patrol is if you didn't want to give away your position, but I don't think at the early game that matters so much. Another thing too, you don't want to put your radar stations too close to a city or anything else too close to a city, because cities tend to be targets. And if a big enough bomb blows up a city, if your radar station is close enough, or whatever is close enough, it'll also take that out as well. So you kind of want to spread these guys out away from the cities. You know, if you're playing a game about nuclear bombs dropping, you don't want to cluster things too close together, obviously. Poor Anchorage, it's gonna be Anchorage is too far out for me to care about, I'm afraid. Alright, so we got MRBM. I think it's probably because one of our allies researched it, so that's nice. Alright, and we're about to get thermonuclear bomb too, so that's nice. Nice thing about being an alliance is you get, and if you're sharing research, great. So now we can do another research project. Yeah, so somebody on our team researched MRBMs for us. That was nice of them. I think what I want to research next is SAMs. And if I research SAMs, then we can research anti-ballistic missiles, and that will give us some kind of protection against missiles eventually. And this will help shoot down aircraft while we're waiting. The other thing we do is go for satellites and see if we can launch a satellite and find out what the enemy has. We can improve our radars. Those are pretty easy to do. Don't take a lot of time to research. Or we can go for ICBM, so this will let us build missile silos. Right now, MRBMs only allow you to build rockets, but not launch. But there's nothing to launch them, right? I could build medium-range missiles, but I don't have anything that can launch them. I'd have to research missile vehicles, or ICBMs. The nice thing about researching ICBMs is it also upgrades me to the Megaton ICBM. Yeah, these things will be... We don't want to build these things because South America is our ally, and South America is the only guy that could be hit by medium-range missiles. That's our only, pretty much the only person we can attack. Maybe some targets in Russia from Alaska. But yeah, a missile vehicle doesn't really help North America too much. We need something with longer range. Our bombers have pretty long range. ICBMs have an incredible range, so we kind of want to focus on that offensively. Right now, though, let's go to SAM. Let's try to build up some defenses. Like if we can get to ABM, And we can go, if we can get to advanced ABM, then we can pretty much make us very hard to nuke. So let's see if we can pull that strategy off. We'll see how it goes. Oh, let me look at intel real quick. So what are we researching here? Yeah, I guess we don't want to be spying on Russia, because they're an ally. So it looks like they're our South American allies were researching, yeah, ICBM and SSBN. So we don't want to be researching those. We want to be we research SAM sites, and we noticed that everybody else, MRBM's over here for these three, and we know that he just built a sub. Yeah, so we checking up on our espionage to see what the hell's going on.
Production complete.
Alright, so that's our last radar site. What do we want to build next? Let's see. We can build 10 megaton bombs. Let's build 10 megaton bombs. So if we want to do a first strike from our air bases, we can actually do a significant amount of damage. And you notice our production is being slowed because our warhead production efficiency isn't very good. But that's fine. Might as well get the ball rolling on that. Later in the game, you can build these things super quick. We can build MRBMs, but if you notice, they're only used. The launcher vehicle is in red. The medium range launcher is red. We actually don't have that research. We don't have any. This is the sub-launch ballistic missile. We don't have ballistic missile subs, so there's no point in building these, really. But these can be dropped by our bombers, so we're going to build 10 of these. Same with these. We could build these if we wanted, but I think this is fine. So we'll build that. I'm debating whether to build a navy. Maybe if we have time after we build these nukes, we'll start work on a navy. The problem is carriers are very expensive. They take 11 minutes to build, and then if you have to build support ships on top of that, you're talking about a real huge investment to build a navy. Yeah, you have to build destroyers to support it and cruisers. It's a pretty big investment. Notice our stockpile of 10 megaton bombs is building up very nicely. Ah, okay, so we got SSBN from one of our allies. Let's go ahead and check out, see what they're working on next. We should be getting ICBM from the Russians. Okay, silent engines are working on next. Interesting. So I guess we could build a ballistics. We could start building ballistic submarines. Interesting. We could do that. Maybe after we finish the bomb. Yeah, why not? This already comes with sea-launched ballistic missiles. Let's build 2 of these. We'll build 1 for each coast. And this will give us some additional strike capabilities. Okay, there's a Russian radar station over there. That's fine. They're actually our allies.
Research complete.
Okay, we finished SAM research. Let's move on to ABM. And we can build SAMs now too. Let's build 10. Let's plan on building a network of SAM sites. Let's start with 10. Oops, that's too many. Yeah, 10. That'll be fine. Okay, we got silent engines. That's going to help our SSBNs nicely. Let's see what South America is going to do for us next. Improve silent engine. Wow, he's going all for the subs here. And he's sharing the technology with us, which is super nice of him to do. Of course, we're doing the same for him, so. Yeah, let's take a look at diplomacy again. We're the only faction that's sharing research. These guys are being very selfish with each other. So they're being left in the dust technologically. Yeah, sharing research, good thing. Although it would be bad if Russia or South America were to turn on us, which is possible. Silent engines are done. Let's see what we're going to get next. Hang on. Advanced silent engines. Wow, we're going to have really quiet submarines. Actually, so is South America too, for that matter. So South America is definitely... Okay, we got ICBMs from the Russians. Russians researched that. So we could build silos now too. Not a bad idea. Yeah, we have to finish our subs first. And then our SAMs. Yeah, let's go ahead and put down 5 silos. I want to build the SAMs before the silos, though. Now, when we get ABM, our SAM sites will automatically get ABM missiles as well.
Research complete.
All right, so ABM is done. That was researched by us. I think we go advanced ABM. ABMs are pretty unreliable initially until you get to advanced. And then advanced, they actually do shoot down a lot of missiles as long as you can detect them beforehand. We just need to get over the horizon radar. That's the other thing we have to do. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get space radar next. Because that's going to be a necessary thing we're going to have to get. Russia's going for boosted fission weapons. That's nice. All right. Advanced silent engines. South America's doing space radar. Crap. Yeah, they don't see the fact that we're researching it. So I think we'll switch this to advanced AC. Yeah, we'll switch that to that. If the South America's going to give me that, then let's go ahead and switch. So far, nobody has attacked anybody. That's unusual. Right, okay, so we got space radar. And now he's doing over... Okay, he's going to get us over the horizon radar. That's kind of him. Okay. We're getting all the technologies. First nuclear sub is going to be done in just over a minute. There we go, it's done. Go ahead and put it on this coast. There's no Panama Canal in the game here. So one thing about playing North America is you have to basically, if you're going to do a navy, you kind of have to do 2 navies, one for each coast. Alright, I'm going to put him here. Now, if he surfaces, he gets to launch these things, which have a 6,000 mile range. That's actually a lot. I'm going to move him out into the middle of the Pacific Ocean just to hide, and hopefully nobody will see him there. We should do pretty well because we have very silent engines. Let me draw attack radius. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll send him on station there. If I can hit East Asia, I can hit Pacific. Or I can hit the Pacific. Oh, there's a battle. Shit. What's going on over here? It's a carrier battle going on over here. It's South America, my ally, versus East Asia. Looks like some kind of carrier battle. Yeah, it is a carrier battle. There's an East Asia carrier over there. Let's slow things down to watch this battle. Yeah, and then Russia, another of our allies in the region too. So, there is fighting going on. It's being attacked. Looks like an East Asia destroyer. And then these planes over here, oh, bombers from Africa. So Africa's involved in this too. I think they're allied with East Asia. Yes, East Asia-Africa Alliance. We're actually attacking them right now. Interesting. Could we support this? Could we support our allies here? Yes, we can. I see an enemy air base here. We do have advanced aircraft. I don't think Africa has advanced aircraft. Take a look at Africa. No intelligence data on what they have technologically. Yeah, no data on technologies. So I don't know how advanced their aircraft are. I'm pretty sure if they didn't upgrade, we should be able to get through their defenses and maybe take out an air base or even drop some 10 megaton bombs on some of their cities. The problem is this, I don't know if I want to draw that much attention to me because we haven't put up, we haven't put up our air defenses yet. Well, let's switch this to a regular nuclear bomb. I'm thinking I'm going to send one, let's send one bomber over this African air base, see if we can take it out. Now let's see if we can sneak it in there. I don't know if I want to bomb his cities yet because I don't know if I want to make him that upset. I mean, it's like we could bomb. Okay, some of his cities are out of range. Yeah, let's see. That's not out of range though. Yeah, here's the range band. So I've got half of Africa is in range. I want to bomb his airfield, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to make a very limited strike for now. All right, let's see how we do. Let's see if our B-1 bomber can get through. I don't want to send a bunch of bombers because they could all get shot down. This is mainly just I'm mainly just feeling out his defenses here. I'm just going to give him a gentle prodding. I also could get shot down by Europe too if I get close enough to a European airbase. I got to be careful about that because Europe is technically an enemy power right now. Here we go. And we detected, we detected European carrier group. We have, okay, we got over the horizon radar. Let's go ahead and build that. Put that on the queue. We have a lot of things we're building right now. Many priorities. So far, no fighters are rising to intercept us. Oh, God, goodness, there's a West African carrier right underneath us. Oh, West Asian carrier. Okay. Shh, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's not launching aircraft at me. He must be, oh God, yeah, he's shooting at me now. Oh, that's terrible luck. Oh, I ran right over his carrier group. He probably is out of fighters. Otherwise, he'd be attacking me with aircraft. So he must have had all his aircraft destroyed. But I am getting shot at by his surface vessels, and that's probably not going to be good for my bomber. Yeah, my bomber just got shot down because of the fact we happened to run across an enemy. A completely unaligned carrier group happened to be sitting right over the flight path. That's terrible luck. Okay, well the good news is we have some extra bombers we built at the beginning of the game. So what we can do, let's go here and then we just click replenish aircraft. And that brings us back up to 5 bombers again. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That was completely bad luck. To have an enemy carrier group just sitting there. Shot us down with surface-to-air missiles. Well, how are we doing on that? Another 13 minutes to build another SSBN. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. Because maybe we can just launch a sub-missile, a sub-launch missile at that airbase. Oh, what terrible luck. Yeah, there's enough anti-aircraft in that fleet to knock down a bomber easily. Anyway, let's watch this battle again. Looks like South America is now battling an East Asia task force. Looks like they have the upper hand because I don't see any East Asia aircraft. So they're just bombing the enemy ships at will. Yeah, looks like this destroyer's about to die. South American carrier is looking a little ragged. It looks like it's trying to sail home. It's trying to get out of the combat area. Yeah, they're dropping lots of bombs, but nothing's really doing a lot of damage. Now, here's an interesting thing. Let me pause for a second. It looks like they're just dropping conventional weapons. They're not doing it in dropping nuclear warheads. That's because you can only carry so many nuclear warheads on your fleet. Once you run out of nuclear warheads, you can't reload until you get your naval units back to home waters, which in this case would be around here for the South Americans. So they have to sail all the way back to reload, to get more fighters, to get more nuclear weapons. To take on any kind of replacements, they have to get back to friendly territory. So that's probably why they're struggling to finish these guys, even though they have complete air superiority. They're just dropping conventional bombs. tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to... I'm going to launch a bomber out to here. I want to see if that enemy task force is still sitting out there. I wonder if I can launch a fighter. No, it's not too far. I'm thinking of just launching a bomber to here to see if I can see those ships. If I can get them on long-range radar. Yeah, I just want to see if they're still parked out there, and if they are, I'm just going to fly away. Battle's continuing to rage. Okay, this aircraft has reached. He doesn't see anybody. Let's continue on very carefully to that airbase. If I see ships, we're gonna immediately abort. Nope. Okay, that fleet isn't... Oh, it is there. God! This is a very stealthy fleet. He's just parked right there. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's see if I can go around him. Let's go here. Let's replenish. Alright, maybe we can avoid him by going over here. See if we can dog leg around him. Yeah, he's continuing to sail for home. He's badly damaged carrier. I'm surprised he sent his carrier group so far away from home waters like that. That seems a little reckless. But then, of course, this is a West Asia force, so it seems to be what everybody's doing these days. Sending their carriers willy-nilly. Alright, we got boosted fission weapons from one of our allies. Let's see what that does for us. Lets us build 50 megaton bombs. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is 50 megaton bombs, you say? Let's build 10 of those. Yeah, we have a lot of things in the production queue right now. I'm glad we built these replacement bombers. I wonder if I have the range now to reach this airbase. Let's find out. Apparently I do. Okay. Let's see if we can get through. I don't see any fighter coverage. Nope. Oh, I guess... okay, I guess we can't get through his defenses. So that's another lost bomber. Go ahead and replenish. Alright, so I guess that idea is out. What we can do is maybe use our sub to take that air base out. Yeah, because obviously our bombers are just not going to do it. Let's go ahead and advance time here. Air base of West Asia revealed. Okay, that's good to know.
Research complete.
Okay, advanced ABM is done. The sub is almost done. And we're going to start, yeah, once these SAM sites go online, they're going to be really good at knocking down enemy ICBMs. But we also have to build the over-the-radar thingy. Yeah, we might want to bump that up over the horizon thingy. Let's go for satellite technology. I want to... What are you guys working on? You're working on heavy rockets. I have no idea what you're doing. Let's go for satellites. Early warning system. The space-distributed complex of beyond-the-horizon radars in the system has ushered in a new era in the conception of long and super long-range detection. The newest technology increases the effective range of over-the-horizon radar to breathtaking levels. In addition, the utilized frequency range is, for all intents, not significantly affected by the so-called stealth technology. Oh, so this defeats stealth technology. I got it. That's maybe what we need. We maybe need stealth technology. That'll help our bombers survive on these attacks. To get the stealth aircraft, they have to go to aircraft refueling. Let's go ahead and do that. So we go aircraft refueling stealth. Okay, what are you working on? Oh, you're working on satellites. Perfect. Okay, we made the right call there. And you're doing heavy rockets. Wonderful. Alright, so the sub's about to be deployable. Alright, we got a new sub. It's got a torpedo, it's got an sea-launched ballistic missile. There's the attack radius. So I need to get into attack radius of that airbase, I need to just move it a little bit forward. And then we can take out that African airbase finally. Oh, I need to take a break. Bradford is alerting me to a intruder at the door, so I am going to check that out real quick and be right back. So stay tuned. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Yes, so let's get our sub just into position here. And we should be able to launch a missile at that airbase. Once it gets into range. Okay, our first of our SAM sites are ready to be deployed. Now these SAM sites are very important because they actually have advanced intercepting ability, or advanced ABM ability. So I'm gonna drop one here. Yeah, we have 10. We have 10 we're building right now. Yeah, we need to get those out. Might want to get a little bit closer to that airbase. Oh, that should be fine. All right, so the sub is on station. He should be within range now. So he has got it. There's an SL, yeah, sea launch ballistic missile here. Let's go ahead and surface. So we're going to be vulnerable to attack here while we're surfaced. But now we should be able to launch this thing and target his airbase. Missile is off. Let's go ahead and slow things down for extra suspense. So let's see if this reaches its target. I'm going to go ahead and go dive. So we resubmerge our SSBN. Let's see if we can take out that airbase. Enemy airbase destroyed. So that's pretty significant. That airbase was within range to attack my coast. Is now no longer a threat. And I still have 11 of these left. So these subs, they took a long time to build, but as you can see, they pack a punch. So it took a long time to build these things, and these things are like fully stealthed out thanks to our ally researching technology for us. What are our allies doing now? Satellite and heavy rockets. Okay, great. Yeah, ally research is turning out to be very helpful for us. So Africa is down one airbase. Africa's got another airbase down here we could take out. But we'd have to move our boat a little bit further. The other thing we could do is just start nuking his cities. Lagos is a huge city. Kinshasa, millions of people. Why don't we get you into position, and maybe we can take out some population centers. Now, notice another thing too. Not only do you see population of 8.79 million over Lagos, you also see GDP. That's almost 12% of their GDP. So the question you may be wondering is, oh, so if I bomb their cities, does that slow down their production and their research too? Because it's mentioning GDP. And the answer is yes. That's exactly what it will do. And that's why they limit the number of nuclear bombs you can start with at the beginning of the game, because nuking cities is actually a very effective tactic for destroying an enemy's economy. Once you start getting your cities nuked, then it becomes a lot longer to research technologies. It becomes a lot longer to produce things, because yeah, GDP is a thing in this game. So that's why I'm looking at these high population centers. I'm thinking if I could cripple his GDP, not only does that give me victory points, but it's also a defensive move on my part. I'm taking out his production capacity. So yeah, let's go ahead and move the nuclear sub a little bit closer to Africa. Also keep in mind too, Europe is also technically an enemy of us too. So let's go move the sub down there. Sub should have a lot more targets once it gets into position down there. Got another SAM site. Right, we're going to create a whole network of SAM sites, hopefully to Defend both our cities and our air bases. Yeah, let's get this one up over here over our other air base. Yeah, I'm gonna just crank out a whole bunch of these ABM SAM sites.
A city has been bombed.
Uh-oh, Vancouver got hit. What happened? I have no idea. Something hit Vancouver, and now 500,000 people are dead. We didn't even see it coming. We need to get this over the horizon radar. We need to boost this. We need to get this to the top of the queue. Yeah, that's got to be the next thing, because I think another power has researched ICBMs. It is now attacking me. Because I didn't see a bomber fly overhead. So it must have been a missile of some sort. Yeah, I have no idea what happened.
A city has been bombed.
Oh, New York got hit. Holy shit, we're getting hit. Almost 2 million dead there. Got a radar station right here. It couldn't see a damn thing. Yeah, we have to get that. We have to get that. This has to be ICBMs, because I didn't see. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Mexico, that's our biggest city, just got hit. Oh boy, this is terrible. Terrible. Caught before our defenses got put up. Yeah, this over-the-horizon radar is now critical. Let's go into research. I'm going to go all in on construction here. We're going to hold off on our research on refueling. We have to get this over-the-horizon radar down. Otherwise, we have no chance of detecting these ICBMs. That has to be what's hitting us. I don't even know who hit us. Looks like Shanghai got hit by something. Yeah, they're getting hit. I wish I knew who attacked me so I could retaliate, but unfortunately I have no idea. Oh, I know who it is. Wait a minute. Is Russia attacking me? No, Russia's racking up score. I wonder... Oh, maybe it's East Asia. Yeah, it's gotta be East Asia. That's the only person it could be, because they're the only ones with positive score right now, other than my ally Russia. So it had to have come from East Asia. Those bastards. Alright, we're gonna retaliate immediately. We need to get our boomer in range of the East Asia coast, though, so let's move there. Yeah, it had to have been those East Asians. And that explains why Vancouver was the first to get hit. Let me look at the technology here in East Asia. Oh, they're building submarines and they're researching thermonuclear bombs. Yeah, it looks like available technologies, as you can see, they have ICBM technologies. So it must have been an ICBM site. Somewhere in East Asia. We're going to retaliate. We will not take this. We will not take this. Sitting down. We have ABMs, but we don't have the radar for it. We need to get this radar up. We've researched it, we just haven't produced it.
City has been bombed.
Now, he's only attacking cities. That tells me he doesn't know where my air bases are. Because if he knew where my air bases are, he would be attacking those, I'm sure. Son of a bitch.
A city has been bombed.
Okay, my only hope here is that he runs out of bombs here soon. Another one hit Mexico. Oh, God. Mexico's toast. Okay, things seem to have settled down for the time being. I think he might have run out of rockets. Looks like Russia's getting hit. Beijing got hit. Shanghai got hit. Yeah, it looks like Russia is already retaliating with his Air Force. I could retaliate with my Air Force, couldn't I? Could I? I think I could. Yeah, Tokyo's been hit. We don't have the 50 megaton bombs, but we have the 10 megaton bombs. Fuck it. Let's load up our West Coast airbase with 10 megaton bombs. And we are going to make the east coast of East Asia glow. So we have 5 bombers, we'll launch 5 strikes. Yeah, now I kind of wish we had stealth technology, but we don't yet. Oh, well, here we go. Bombers are off. Looks like Russian bombers are able to attack. Yeah, look, he just bombed Tokyo. So if the Russian bombers can get through, mine should be able to get through. Look at that, we detected some silos. Yeah. So that's where the attack came from those silos. It looks like the Russian aircraft, when they were making their attack, actually found those. I need to get this sub, but we need to take out those silos, and the sub needs to get a little closer. And the sub is unfortunately very slow. Alright, let's watch our bombers go in. Over-the-horizon radar is almost ready. Oh, we were so close to having our defenses up too. So close. Looks like we're gonna hit Sapporo next. Almost 1 million dead at Sapporo. Tokyo, big target. He has got no air defenses. Tokyo, 5 million dead. Oh no! South America stabs me in the back. Oh, what a terrible timing. South America has broken the alliance. They were gonna give me satellite research too. Wait. No, they're still in the alliance. Why are they attacking me?
Alliance broken.
Well, Russia's still on my side, at least. Alright. Well, this is problematic. Yeah. Oh, and look, there's a missile coming in. No, it's from South America. You must have a sub. It looks like a sub-launched missile coming in. Oh, if only we had this, oh, yeah, we could do this. We just need to get our over-the-horizon radar out. Now, we should be able to shoot that thing down from our SAM site, maybe. We'll find out here in a second. Yes! ABMs are attacking. We took it down. Yes! Good news, except for one thing. We only have 2 SAM sites. We need more SAM sites. Yeah, so we're going to rush production on these SAM sites. We've got to get as many out, and we need to deploy them to the south now because South America is attacking us. I see a South American airbase here. Yes, let's launch. Let's launch from our sub. I'm going to surface, and then I think we're going to take out that airbase. Oh, wait a minute. He's got ABM technology too because we gave it to him. Shit. I just realized that. So he could shoot down my missiles. But does he have the radar? Does he have the radar yet? Did he build an over the horizon radar? I don't know. would be really useful to take out that airbase. Okay, let's surface the sub. Pause for a second. I'm afraid he might shoot that down if he can see it. I'll launch one just to see if he's able to shoot it down. And then I'm going to blast his coastal cities. Yeah, we'll get Santo Domingo. And I think we can launch two. I think we've got a capacity to launch. I think we have 2 tubes basically. So we'll launch here. Yeah, it's going to take 21 more seconds for that attack. And then Havana. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes down. Our bombers are doing great against West Asia. Here comes the missiles are coming in from... Oh, that's interesting. Pacific is launching a sub-launch missile against somebody. Now, you notice I'm getting more victory points. I'm down to minus 68 because we actually been bombing his cities.
Alliance broken.
West Asia just got booted from the Green Alliance. Okay, I'm really curious to see if this missile's going to get through to his airbase. Nuclear threat detected. What? Okay, what do we have? So that's where the South American sub is. He's surfaced. I think I can take him out with aircraft if he doesn't resurface. It's too bad I don't have cruise missiles. I think I can take him out with nuclear bombs. Alright, so that's another thing on our list of things to do is to take out that recently detected sub. I gotta watch out, my sub might get detected too. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh god, he is launching. Fortunately, I think we can shoot those down with that SAM site, but he's launching 2, that's the problem. We took down 1. This is coming through okay. I don't think he's detected this launch. Santo Domingo just got hit by me, so I know he's got no defenses there. Oh, I need to take out that sub. Oh, advanced ABM just took him out. We destroyed the enemy airbase, so yes, he had the defenses, but he doesn't have radar. So our own sub was able to take out his airbase. That's a huge help. Okay, so that means South America is pretty defenseless to this ballistic sub. This bomber sub. Yeah, we're now at 30 victory points. We're in positive territory. Now, question, can we take out that sub? Oh, new SAM site ready to deploy. Thank the Lord. Okay, these things are worth their weight in gold, these SAM sites. Where are we going to put it? I'd say probably versus South America. Yeah, we want to cover our biggest city, I think it's It was our biggest city. It isn't so much now. Mexico City was our biggest city. It probably still is. It's 6.64 million. It probably still is our biggest city. New York is pretty close though, but that also got hit. Los Angeles. Yeah, we have population centers. I think we're gonna put this guy down, cover Mexico City. You know what I need to do? I need to take out that radar station, because that radar station can undoubtedly see me. So that radar station needs to go. I'm going to launch an airstrike on that radar station from here. Let's drop a... Oh shit, we're out of nuclear bombs, really? I can drop a megaton bomb on it. I got 3 of those. I need to build more basic nuclear bombs. We're actually out of those. I could drop conventional bombs, it would take forever. Or maybe it wouldn't. Let's see if I can... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we haven't recalled our bombers yet. Okay, yeah, our bomber... We don't have any bombers to launch from that base. We could launch them from this base, though. Yeah, looks like we're... Oh, did that sub... Is that sub still on the surface? It's hard to tell. Alright, first we need to take care of that. Let's see if we can sink this sub first. Okay, my ballistic missile sub is finished. Just launched a couple more shots. Alright, let's hit... Oh, that's been targeted already. Maracaibo hasn't been targeted. And Salvador. Did we get the sub? Yeah, we destroyed the sub, thank God. Alright, this base... We're out of nuclear bombs. Let's switch to conventional bombs and see if I can take out this radar station conventionally. Conventional bombs might be able to do the job, we'll see. Alright, we just hit Sierra, 500,000 dead. And we're having got a missile going in on Havana. Havana, 500,000 dead. Okay. Now, the sub-launched ballistic missiles are not the most powerful, unfortunately. Yeah, I think they only have like a 1 megaton bomb or something. Buenos Aires, 13.1 million. That has to be a target next. And plus Santiago is, actually Lima is, yeah, we got a couple of high-profile targets here. We use the sub-missiles. Bogota. He doesn't seem to be able to defend against them, so might as well give him to him. We bombed East Asia pretty good with our bombers. And that brought our score up considerably. We're at 56 now. We used to be at like negative 200. So that helped a lot. This guy's getting into a position to do some more damage. Yeah, and this guy is just going to take revenge on South America. I'm trying to see if I can take out this air base. Maracaibo hit, Salvador hit, new SAM site, thank goodness. Let's put that over New York, between New York and Washington. Yeah, I need to get those puppies out. Okay, that should launch the last nuclear missile. Enemy bomber of Europe detected. Bomber coming in from Europe. Oh, he's using just a regular. That's got a regular nuclear bomb on it. So he's probably trying to kill my radar station. Let me see if I can manually send out a fighter to intercept. Got him. Good job. More launches from the sub. Enemy radar site destroyed. Yeah, we did that with conventional rockets. That's good. I should have only sent one bomber. What I did, I made a mistake, is I clicked on the air base and then I attacked, and that sent all 5 bombers. I should have just attacked with one. That would have been made a lot more sense. Anyway, let's see. Let's watch these missiles arrive at their targets. Beam a hit for 1.1 million. Bomber from South America detected. Oh, that's bad. We don't have any. We don't have any air bases down there. Shit. I thought we killed his air base. He must have another air base hidden somewhere. The only defense we have against this bomber is our SAM site. So let's see if the SAM site can take him down. Oh shit, another bomber. Oh goodness. Yeah, we don't have any air bases down here. They're all in the north. And this one doesn't seem like it's going to fly over a SAM site. Oh well, let's see what happens. This guy should be shooting at the bomber soon. Another bomber detected. We have 8 more seconds for a second SAM site. Are you gonna shoot? New SAM site ready to be deployed. Let's put that one right here. Alright, so that's attacking the bomber there, that's good. Shot down that bomber, good job. So yeah, SAM sites are doing a good job here. Check the sub. The sub has one more missile to launch, and then we can send it back to home waters for replacements. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any queued up. We're still building, yeah, we're still building SAM sites. Yeah, we're actually running out of nuclear weapons, which is a problem. The only things we have left are these megaton bombs. Alright, that's going for Santiago.
A city has been bombed.
Uh-oh, Houston just got hit for a little bit. So it looks like that Houston was the target there. No, it wasn't a very big bomb, though. Alright, we're taking out... Oh, Mexico just got hit. Right, okay, so you just... This sub launched its last one. Now we... yeah. Now we sail back to home waters for replacements. Of which we don't have any, but at least we'll be in position. Anyway, this is going for Sao Paulo, this last missile. London got hit for big time. Almost 1 million killed in Sao Paulo. And this guy's out of ammo, so he has to head back to home waters. New SAM site, thank you. Alright, we're going to put this one. Let's put that one in Florida. How about right there? Alright, we're in 3rd place. We're in 3rd place. South America is still in 1st place. Let's launch some bombers against South America. No 50 tons, no more 10 tons. We have these 3 megaton bombs. Oh, it looks like we have nuclear bombs again. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit here, here, and here. Try to take down South America some more. Okay. Bomber coming in on Havana. Oh, this guy's ready to do some damage. Yeah, we were planning on hitting East Asia with him. Let's go ahead and surface him. Tokyo still has 4.4 million. And we are still at war with them, so we had Tokyo and Shenyang. Another SAM site, thank goodness. Wouldn't be a bad idea to put some SAM site over our big radar here. Just in case. Or actually, let's put one here. Protect this radar. Nah. How about Los Angeles? Los Angeles still has a lot of people. Let's put it there. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Right, here comes a sub launch here. Yeah, East Asia's in the lead, so if we can hit them some more, that would lower their score, hopefully. Tokyo's hit for about 1 million. Shenyang, 70,000. Hey, guess who's in first place? It's Grogner in North America. Yeah, that East Asia strike put me ahead in victory points. So I'm thinking we want to keep hit East Asia for a little bit more. Taipei. Taipei hasn't been bombed yet. Taipei and Seoul. Alright, looks good. Oh yeah, let's watch these bombers coming in. This sub, why don't I go ahead and submerge you for now? Because I don't want to use all my missiles quite yet. Yeah, so we have a bomb being dropped on Bogota. Yeah, looks like these bombers are getting through okay. Casablanca hit. Bogota hit for 1.4 million, that's not bad. We need more bombs, though. We're almost completely out of bombs. Got another SAM site. Yeah, we built 10 of these things, so we're just cranking them out. God knows they're useful. Okay, let's look at the production queue. We need more bombs. I'm going to go ahead and cancel these missile silos. And, oh no, don't cancel the 50 megaton bombs. Let's keep 10 of those coming in. Actually, that's a 10 megaton bomb. Yeah, let's stick with the 10, and then we need more sub-launched. We'll need 24 more sub-launch missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, bump, bump, bump. Because, yeah, we've got 2 subs that carry 12 each. So to restock them, we're going to need 24. I'm going to go back to 50-50 on the research. Research production back at 50-50, because we do want to keep researching. Russia is still our ally, thankfully. Russia's researching heavy rockets. And they're making megaton ICBMs. Yeah, these guys are off on their own now. Why did they leave their alliance, you fool? Could have been on the winning team. Anyway, I think we just hit Seoul. Yeah, so we're racking up a few more victory points. Now we're in the lead. The timer's not going to be counting down until pollution gets above 50%, though. That hasn't really happened. The other thing we need to make more of is nuclear bombs. Just for taking out bases. 7. And there's Sam's site. We're building one more. Speed things up a titch. Nuclear threat detected. Talking about that? That East Asia rocket? Oh boy. Yeah, we need to take that silo out. Let's have you surface. Actually, no. Let's move you a little closer so you can take that out. I don't know where that's heading. Hopefully we can intercept it. Where's it going? Oh shit, is it going for our air base? Where the heck? Oh, it's going for New York. Can I shoot it down? I did! You shot it down. Thank you. Thank you, Samsite. Huzzah. Yeah. Basic ABMs, pretty worthless. Advanced ACMs, pretty damn good. So, just so you know. I'm glad we saved missiles here, because now we can take out that silo. Yeah, he's submerged right now, so he should be pretty stealthy. Oh, look out. Oh, he's... Oh, never mind. Somebody did it. Somebody did the favor for me. It probably was Russia. Thanks, Russia. New SAM site. Okay, this is the last of the SAM sites we had in production, so now we're going to 50 megaton bombs. And that is going to rack up some points, let me tell you. Yeah, West Asia's in second place. I wonder if I can reach West Asia. I could if I had aerial refueling, I bet you. Oh, Bombay just got hit. Okay. Okay, well, I might do okay. Anyway, the last SAM site is going to go where? Here looks good. Okay, now let's make some bombs. So let's give our bombers a really heavy bombing option. I'm tempted to just finish off South Africa with some 50 megaton bombs. Yeah, Buenos Aires still has 11 million. That's a juicy target. These we hit them with sub-launched rockets, those sub-launched ballistic missiles, but they don't carry high megaton weapons. There's like, so we could only do about 1 million damage each hit. But a 50 megaton bomb, yeah, that's gonna kill millions in a big enough city. Question is, can he shoot down my bomber? I'm not sure about. I think he probably could. He's got SAM sites. But we could attack these cities that are unprotected, but they're already so small that we don't really do that much. It's kind of a waste to drop a 50 megaton bomb on, you know, Merida, for example. Speed things up a titch. I think we're talking about that sub. That sub wants to replenish, but he doesn't have ammo yet. We're working on it. This sub's reached its destination. I don't see anything to shoot at, though. Yeah, East Asia is getting nicely bombed. We could surface and launch a couple more sub-launch bombs at them. Oh, look at West Asia, though. West Asia's taking the lead. Let me just stay submerged for now. Yeah, I'll stay submerged. South American sub detected. What? Shoo, we need to take that out. Drop one nuclear bomb on that. Oh gosh, yeah. He just launched SAM site Houston is trying to intercept. And we did, right? Oh, we managed to intercept. Oh, another launch. Sam's, we're taking him out though. Took him out. Now we just have to destroy that sub. That's an annoying sub because he's actually in home waters, which means he can immediately replenish. Let's see if the bomber can take him out. Oh, Mexico got hit. It was too close. Too close for the ABM to take it out. But we destroyed it. But not before Mexico got hit for 875,000 dead. Okay. Alright, so we're getting some megaton bombs now. Now, once we get stealth aircraft, I think we'll probably send our 50 megaton bombs. We could probably bomb anything we want once we get stealth. I'm a little leery about doing it now because he might have a hidden airbase. Okay, I hear things blowing up. Yeah, both Russia and I are in first place.
Research complete.
Aerial refueling is done, so that's the gateway to stealth. That's going to be our next research. Russia is still trying to research heavy rockets. Doing after 50 megaton. Yeah, we're doing sub launch missiles next, which is perfect. Enemy destroyer of East Asia. Oh no, he's got. Oh no, he might have detected me. Shit, that's bad. That's not good at all. We do have torpedoes, but he's got much better than torpedoes. Let me fall back this way. No! Russia stabs me in the back. I guess that's what happens. He was in second place. He saw the advantages of going first. Crap. Let's look at the diplomacy board here.
Alliance broken.
Okay, pause for a second. So now I'm without allies. I could, however, try to join the Magenta Alliance. That will get East Asia off my back. And then I can concentrate on these turncoats. Yeah, let me see if the Magenta Alliance will take me in.
Alliance formed.
Okay. That's good. So now I don't have to worry about that destroyer anymore, which is nice. Sorry about nuking your cities, East Asia. You know, it was strictly business, nothing personal. So we're gonna send this SSB, and he's still got 8 more missiles. I'm gonna send that over to deal with my erstwhile south. Actually, we're gonna do that, but before we do that, I want to take out that radar site. No, I'm gonna use a bomber to take out that radar site. What I am gonna do is I'm going to surface. And then I think we're gonna shoot at these 2 Russian cities, just to let them know we don't appreciate their perfidy. Okay, let's go ahead and submerge again. And let's move over to South America. Vladivostok and Khabarov hit. Not a lot of damage, but it sends a message, you know? It sends a message. Next we got to deal with this radar site. I would like to see if I can get bombers into Russia. Now the thing about Russia is, if you look at the globe view, Russia can be kind of hit from over the horizon, or over the North Pole. That seems to be the best way for North America to attack Russia, is over the North Pole, which, by the way, is historic. It's pretty much what NORAD deals with, is covering the North Pole. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll try a stealth attack on Russia. In the meantime, let's drop a couple of bombs on these radar stations, see if we can fuck with them a little bit. Oh shoot, we're out of conventional nuclear weapons. That makes no sense. Conventional nuclear weapons. Makes absolutely no sense. I do have 10 megaton bombs, I do have 50 megaton bombs. I do have conventional bombs. I need more regular nuclear bombs. That's the best thing for taking out radar sites, is just regular nukes. And I don't have any, because I'm busy building the big 50 megaton bombs. Yeah, that's like way down on my priority list right now. I'm thinking maybe we bump that up in priority, just so we have regular nuclear bombs again. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build those first. They only take 14 seconds each. So let's just get that out of the way, and then once we have those built, then we'll go back to building the big 50 megatons. Maybe we can launch a conventional. See if we can conventionally knock that out. Allied with again? I forgot. East Asia and Africa. Okay, good. At least we don't have to worry about them. Oh, that's interesting. What are my fighters doing? Wait, what? Oh, he's attacking a fighter, and then he ran over there and got shot down. No, return to base, silly. Yeah, return to base. Alright, I see... Oh, a silo. Okay, great. Okay, we found a silo. And we see a launch detected. This SAM site hopefully can take him out. Hopefully. Oh, we did take out that radar site, happily. See how we do here. Yeah, it's a Megaton ICBM. Can we take it out? It looked like it might be going for the airbase. Shit! It killed the airbase! No! What? It's a horrible loss. We couldn't shoot it down and it took out an airbase. That's a disaster. Our whole... half of our Air Force just got destroyed. Oh, that painful, painful. We're gonna have to rebuild that airbase. Oh, man. But we have so many other things on the track, I tell you, it's tough. We need stealth aircraft. We need to finish that so we can stealth our bombers into enemy territory. I wonder if we could... Yeah, we do have a nuke now. We just built one. See if we can take out that silo. Actually, let's take out that and then the silo. Oh, real calamity, real tragedy there. Well, with luck, we should be able to take out both. See if he has any air bases in the region to defend. I don't see any. Yeah, the next air base is going to have to be moved further inland. Okay, here comes another launch from there. That's probably going for my other air base. Hopefully that SAM site can take it down. He's a little better positioned, so hopefully we'll have a little better luck. Anyway, dropping a bomb on that radar. That looks unopposed. Alright, here we go. Can this missile get shot down? No! No! Our whole Air Force is destroyed. Shit! 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 God, these air bases are so expensive. I need more SAM sites as well. At least 2 more SAM sites. Oh. Oh yeah, we're having production difficulties. Oh, now we're going to take out this silo, but a little too late. Just a little too late. The other bomber has 1 more bomb. It's turning into assist. It probably won't be necessary because it's undefended. Oh, damn. Silo destroyed. Too late, though, to save our air bases, both of which got toasted. So the next, when we rebuild the air bases, they're going to have to be much better protected than those were, because looks like we need 2 ABM hits to knock out a Russian missile. Not 1, we'll need 2. But at least we took out that annoying... Oh, no, what are you doing? No, you can come back to base. They're going for a radar site. I don't think that's necessary. So just return. Why are you attacking the radar site? I told you to return. Oh, I know why. Because you don't have a base to return to. So these guys... I understand. Okay, so yeah, these guys are just going to go on a last-ditch suicide mission because they don't have an air base to return to. I get it now. So that's why they're not returning the base. They don't have a base. Forgot about that. But actually, no, that makes perfect sense. They're now going on a kamikaze mission. Which I guess I approve of. And then they're just going to fly off into oblivion. Goodbye. Goodbye, brave American bombers. Well, now we're back to building 50 megaton bombs, which unfortunately we can't use because we don't have aircraft to carry them. So that suggests we retool our production here. Yeah, stop production. Go on to the sub-launch missiles. There's no point in making more bombs we can't carry. Salvador hit. Okay, looks like South America's getting bombed pretty nicely. Africa is now in the lead slightly. Yeah, we need to get our sub-launched missiles back, and then I can send that sub back out. You know, I probably should send this sub back towards Russia, to be honest. And we'll try to take out an ICBM pad if we can spot it. Yeah, South America, I think we're gonna have to ignore for now. Oh, our proud Air Force gone. Yeah, we need at least 2 SAM sites protecting each airbase. One's not enough. Speed things up a titch. Nuclear threat detected. What now? Oh god. Okay, speaking of silos, there's his other silo. Okay, you're within range now. Let's surface. And launch. We want to take out that silo. And then I'm gonna go ahead and submerge again, and we'll continue on to the north. Where did that ICBM go? Must have dropped off our radar for some reason. Anyway, his silo's been taken out. Thank you, SSBN. Found an enemy SAM site. Oh, Pacific, yeah. Oh, yeah. My bombers are still on their death run, and they're doing reconnaissance for me as they go. All right, this sub is beginning to replenish its missiles, which is good. South American boomer. Oh god, that again. Now I can't do anything. My air bases have been blown up. Oh, unless you could. I wonder if you could knock them out. Surface. Could you? Maybe. Let's see. ABM took him out. Here, let's see if this takes him out. Yeah, it did. I was able to use a short sea launch nuke to take out another enemy nuke carrier. Okay, go ahead and submerge again. Well done. Africa is now in the lead. Okay, guys, and I just noticed the time. It's actually 1 o'clock. I didn't expect this game to last so long, to be honest. Nuclear threat detected. Is that a nuclear threat? Looks like a nuclear threat against Africa. Oh, against Africa, okay. Anyways, guys, it's actually 1 o'clock, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go offline for a bit. I'm going to take about a 15-minute break. And when we come back, there's another game we're going to play today. It's another game that's being featured on the Steam the Steam Festival starting today, and that's Stirring Abyss, also by Slytherin. We have an advanced copy of that. So now we're gonna give take that out for a spin. So yeah, give me about 10-15 minutes to get that all set up, and when we come back, we'll play some Stirring Abyss. Very interesting game too. Totally different theme though. Although interestingly, they both involve nuclear submarines. Yes. Other than that, they're very dissimilar, let me tell you. We will be back in just a bit, guys, with Stirring Abyss. Stay tuned.